You're watching WBRZ News 2 at 4.
There are a number of issues in South Louisiana keeping lawmakers busy, from discussions over a new bridge to high gas prices to insurance rates. And Congressman Garret is joining us today to speak on some of that. Thank you so much for joining us today.
You bet. Great to be here.
We have been talking so much about a new Mississippi River bridge. It's needed. When, realistically, can we see this bridge being built, do you think?
Well, look, this thing should have been built during Governor Edwards' time. And I mean the previous Governor Edwards. This is something people have been talking about for decades. I think that on the trajectory they're on right now, probably best case scenario for seeing dirt actually turn is within the next 5 years, which is too long.
It is, right. You're exactly right.
People started talking about kind of re-energizing this idea of a new bridge 7 years ago. And right now, they aren't even at the point to where they can determine where the bridge needs to go. And that's what's most infuriating, because I think you could give most kids a crayon in South Louisiana and they could figure out where we need to build a new bridge.
Speaking of a new bridge, gas prices, they've been high for a while now. They've been dropping a little bit. Do you think that we'll be seeing some relief this summer?
I don't think we're going to see relief necessarily during the summer, but I think that there is a path to resolution here, and Louisiana could potentially play a pivotal role. We have some of the highest reserves of oil and gas in the nation right here, and rather than being dependent upon Russia or Iran or Saudi Arabia, we need to be producing more energy here. We do it cleaner, we do it safer than most other countries in the world. This could be better jobs, more jobs, better for Louisiana's economy, and stronger economic ties with Germany and some of our other NATO allies. And one of the other lagniappe benefits here is that when we do that, it provides more funds for flood control, coastal restoration, and hurricane protection, because those dollars are directly linked to energy production. So you could have a lot of wins if we were to have a little bit better energy strategy than we're seeing so far.
And hurricane season will be here before we know it. I've had people calling me about high flood insurance rates. Talk to me about that.
We are seeing a new flood insurance methodology that has just popped up out of FEMA. We have seen rates go in some of the areas of South Louisiana go from $600 a year up to $8,000 a year. It's completely unaffordable. And the real solution here is making investments in flood protection. Let's not fight over how much you're going to pay in flood insurance. Let's make people safer. That means that they don't have the same risk, which flood insurance rates go way, way down. It's a much better solution, and that's why we've been able to secure billions of dollars for new flood protection investments. But they've got to give us time to get those projects implemented, and then we can talk about what revised rates should look like.
And I have to ask about the Comet Diversion Canal project. Where are we at with this?
Comet Diversion Canal, the project started at somewhere around $200 million. We ended up getting $392 million. They came back and said they needed another $125 million. We have continued to secure dollars for the project. The good news is, if you go drive up north of here, you will see cranes, construction, heavy equipment going on all over the place. The problem is they continue to delay this project, running into utility and other engineering challenges. It's important to note, every penny they need for the project's in the bank. It is well under construction today. We're going to start seeing benefits before they finish it. But my guess is they still are probably a year and a half or even longer away. They have made some mistakes in implementing this project, but I'll say it again, I'm confident the project's going to get built.
In terms of digging, do you know where they at with that process?
So they were going to try and dig consecutive, and they ran into problems with land rights and utility relocations and things along those lines. They are digging today. You can go drive up Highway 6719, you can go drive up north of Baton Rouge, and you will see where they are digging. They're working on 3 consecutive bridge projects right now, so there is massive earth moving underway right now. But I'll say it again, it's been very disappointing, but some of the efforts have been flawed, and there are delays, and we're probably looking at a bit longer than it should for this thing to be finished.
All right. Congressman, thank you so much for joining us today. Appreciate it.
Thank you.